Stopplecamp, the prospective parliamentary candidate for Harlow and for UKIP. What should Harlow have a UKIP MP?
Well, Harlow has the opportunity right now to make a difference. In many constituencies around the country, you've either got Conservatives or Labour, and you've had that the same way for years and years and years. Harlow's not the same. Harlow, the voters look at the issues. Right now, we don't have a choice between the Conservatives and Labour. Both their candidates are very, very similar in what they offer and what they've got to give. We need something different. And UKIP has that possibility of offering something different. I'm a resident of Harlow. I've lived here for 6 years. I've not been parachuted in by some government organization, backroom boys or whatever. I'm a member of this community. I think we should have that right to have somebody from here representing Harlow.
Before we focus on what job you could do, are you saying that Robert Halfon's doing a bad job?
No, I'm not saying that. He's standing up for what he believes in. But the Conservatives are not doing what they said they were going to do. Is not decreasing to the extent they said they would get it to down. Our immigration is up. Our standing in the world is going down. More and more people believe that we cannot stand on our own 2 feet. I believe that Great Britain is just that, Great Britain. We are one of the strongest countries in the world. We need a government and people there that believe that. Not that believe that we have to be part of something else.
You mentioned immigration. This town was built by migrants, and
Yes.
there's a fresh influx of new migrants come to this town. It can only be a good thing, can't it? Are you against that?
No, definitely not. I am not against immigration, and that is one of the most common misconceptions of UKIP. In fact, we're pro-immigration. We would like to see immigrants coming from all over the world. But surely we should have the right to choose who we allow to come here, and the volume. I'd like to see people from South Africa, from New Zealand, from Australia, from the United States, from all over the world. But I'd like to be able to say to certain people, no. And right now with our open border system, the prime example, France has what can only be called a ghetto in Calais, where immigrants are being encouraged to move on to the United Kingdom. Well, surely they should deal with their problem in their country and not pass it on to the United Kingdom.
So, for example, I run a sister paper called Your Thorough. A couple of weeks ago on a Saturday morning, I was busy with the story about the port of Tilbury.
Yes.
And Tim Aker, who's your MEP here, he said the people should be not given immigration status, asylum status. Do you agree with that?
Yes. If we offer immigration and immigrant status to people that come into our country illegally, it will, one, encourage people to come here, and two, it will encourage more criminals to carry on this disgusting situation of smuggling people into the country in sea containers. In that incident, one person died. How many people will die if we don't stop the practice?
Both here in Harlow and in, say, an area like Thorough, UKIP councillors, but people are pretty pleased, from what I can hear, of the work, the casework they're doing, of the day-to-day casework. And is that something, if you're an MP, as we've already touched on a number of issues, you would be concentrating on every single issue?
You know, being in public office is about being a public servant. And I think a lot of people have lost the heart of the community spirit. You have politicians going to Westminster, they've got safe seats, they don't even go to their constituency in many cases. I live here. I'm really proud of the work that my fellow UKIPers have done already. And you know, even myself, not as an elected representative, I was asked to help with a bus service in Potter Street. It sounds like a small thing, but I was able to get a bus service running through Potter Street that nobody else could get. So how was it that somebody, just a member of the public, asked by a residents association to do something, can get things done, but when our elected representatives are failing? Now, I think there's a lot of work to be done, and there is nothing more heartfelt warming than when you can help your community improve. And I think that's one of the things that UKIP is bringing to communities. We're fresh-minded. We haven't been here for hundreds of years. You know, the Tories have been around for almost 200 years. Labour Party, I think they were celebrating their 100th anniversary not long ago. They've done a lot of good work, but I think complacency has set in, and I think fresh ideas, fresh approaches, I think that's what UKIP brings to this community and many others.
Can you win?
Yes, I can win. If the people of Harlow look at what the track record is for Labour and Conservatives and realize that, you know, it doesn't take UKIP forming a government. We don't need 300 MPs. We need 20 or 30 good people to voice the concerns of the country, to voice the concerns of the people that are disillusioned with politics, that don't want to vote because what's the difference? Well, today we at UKIP believe that we will at least try and make a difference. And that's what I want to do. I want to try. I don't want to give up.